What's up guys, Al here from AM Training. So this session is instinct day number 3. So I'm training on based on what I feel, whatever the fuck I want to do basically. So here I'm doing 345 or actually 355. Those are actually 10-pound plates on the side. 355 for triples. First set felt pretty good. Alright, second set. I was not gonna put this in on YouTube, but because time restraint and everything, but actually I wanted to show this one because I know toward the end of my second set it almost started to feel too high. I didn't feel like I was getting deep enough. You'll probably see it with this last squat here. Ugly. So that's because I looked into my video right before I did my third set, and I'll show you my third set right over here. So I told myself to man up and stop being a little girl and go all the way down, go deeper. I actually even closed the garage door to make sure that you have a wonderful view of my kind of, I guess, ass to grass. I'm hoping it's ass to grass. It feels pretty deep. I feel like I'm sitting down in my calves in this one. And 355 for triples, that I didn't really do that weight. I always did singles. So 355 for triples, that's pretty good. Or at least the progress that I'm having now, if I say so myself. And that was definitely deeper than the other previous set there. So moving on to volume squatting, this is 315. I do it for 3 sets of 5. This is actually my last set, and I didn't want to show you my first set because I was pretty relatively fresh. This one I'm pretty fatigued, and in a fatigue state I tend to break down my form. So that is where you guys help me out and tell me where I'm going wrong here. Like I said before, everyone always tells me that my knee kind of caves in. I actually tried to keep talking to a couple therapists, and they said that my knees aren't exactly valgus. It's almost, I have a shin angle, and my tibia actually attaches more toward the outside, so it makes it look like I'm valgus, but I'm actually my tibia is varus. It kind of angles outwards. Maybe I'll give you guys a sweet leg shot next time, so we'll see how that turns out. So let's forget about legs for a second. This one is gonna be benching. I'm doing 5 times 5. I felt like doing 5 times 5 times 225, and this is my last set. And I like this angle here because you can see everything, and you can even compare it to the little line in the background, the little wood piece part of the garage door, and you see how angled I am. So you can see it's still slanting to the left. I'm doing some exercises and some stretches to fix that. I have some idea of what it could be. Could be my scapula on my right side is not retracting as much, or my serratus anterior on my left side isn't as strong. So I'm doing some exercises and some stretches to try to fix that, but I'm not doing as much as I should. I feel like I need to really hammer down and really concentrate on it. Alright, so let's move on to some slingshot work. I've been loving this for a good 3-4 training days already. And right here it's 275. I lift it up. It feels ridiculously heavy. So I was actually gonna scrap it, but I was like, you know what? I'll take a break. Maybe I'll see how it goes. It's just I'm still getting used to it. It feels a little funky. I'm looking at the weights like, fuck you, I'm better than you. And I'm looking at my biceps now like I should have bought an extra large because I am feeling the pump. And I didn't think that it would be a problem. I thought that the slingshot was gonna be elastic enough. I bought a large, but apparently once I started training, my the pump of my biceps and triceps kind of make it difficult, along with the sweat, to pull it up. I actually slapped my face trying to put this on one time. I didn't catch it on video. I'm kind of glad, but it would have been funny just to see me slap myself in the face putting on the slingshot. So here I go. I try to get into position. I like to do that movement right before just so I could really solidify and put that slingshot better. So I end up doing 3 here, and then I actually do 1, 3, 5, and 7, and I actually called it quits at 7, but let's see how this one goes. And it feels better. So alright, so I'm not showing you my set of 5. This one is actually my last set. This one's gonna be the set of 7 I was telling you about. I wanted to show this in my video too, because also for my own progress, and so I can see it later on when I go back into these videos, that how crooked my bench press was and how I was struggling with 275 here for the very last rep on the 7th one. So this is pretty much for my benefit, just to see where I am, and you know, I'm really liking that I have this video log. That it's pretty crazy that you can pretty much look at your training anywhere in the world, and because I was running out of room on my own phone for all my videos that I took before I started my YouTube channel. Alright, moving on to croc rows. This was the last accessory work of the day. Wanted to try to balance out all the pressing I did. I don't think I did that, because the amount of pressing I did was definitely outweighing the pulling I did, but want to try to keep the shoulders healthy. I was running out of time. I think I might have been late for work that day by a couple minutes, but you know, had to get the rows in. And I'm showing you this other side on the right side, trying not to go crazy with the swings. Even though it's croc rows, I'm trying not to go crazy with the swinging. This one's 80 pounds. I did this for 4 or 5 sets of 15 reps. And eventually, once I start getting the habit of this again, because it was a staple in my program, I will start to incorporate bigger weights. Right now, that's just an 80-pound dumbbell. But anyways, thanks again for watching, guys. Train hard, train smart.